Hello, this is Where the Mind Loosened Its Grip. Please do give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you. There were days when her strength was quiet. Not the kind that moves mountains, the kind that sits with itself. She had learned that not every cage is built from circumstance. Some are built from thought. The looping stories, the fears that multiply in silence, the pressure we place on ourselves to solve everything at once. There were moments when her mind still wandered there, to the weight of responsibility, to the echo of old conflicts, to the questions that once kept her awake long after the night had settled. But she no longer fought those thoughts with force. She breathed, she rested. She allowed stillness to soften what tension could not untangle. Solitude had become familiar to her now, not isolation, but a place where clarity could gather itself. From that quiet place she could see further than before. The horizon of her life stretched wider, and possibilities appeared where she once only saw obstacles. The future was no longer a distant concept. It was something she could begin to prepare for. And as she looked outward, she realized that love had also changed shape for her. It no longer felt like something unpredictable that swept through her life without warning. It felt grounded, steady, emotional depth paired with presence. A connection capable of standing beside strength rather than challenging it. Authority had also found its place in her life. Not domination, but leadership. The kind that builds stability, that protects what matters, that knows when to stand firm. She had become someone who could hold both love and structure without losing herself in either. The mind still had its storms. The world still had its pressures. But she had also learned something essential. Not every battle deserves her energy. Some cycles turn on their own. Some conflicts dissolve when we stop feeding them. She, as I knew it, once tried to carry every burden herself. She, as she stands now, allows the wheel of life to move, trusting that strength is not proven by resistance alone, but by knowing when to release what was never meant to stay. And in that release, the path ahead opens wider than she once believed possible.